Welcome back to Paradise. This is episode 6, I think.
Episode
Is it? Oh God!
It is. It is episode 6, where we left off. We have our gang of guys. What's up? What's up? Say hi, gang of guys.
Guys,
Hi, gang of guys.
Hello, gang of guys.
We're here,
Wild, bro.
and our
share
gang
news.
of guys spent most of the last session trying to get through another door. They successfully entered with the help of a certain dungeon master
Par for the
at
course.
the end of the episode. And inside, they found a large chamber. I mentioned last time, but I'll repeat it. It's 60 feet by 60 feet by 60 feet. Basically a big cubic, that's the word, chamber, in which in the middle stands a podium and two sets of armor on either side. That as you open the door and pop inside, begin to animate and don't look very happy.
Why not?
Do they have faces?
No,
Do
they're
they need to
big.
talk to someone about it?
You guys, yeah,
How
you
can I
can.
tell they don't look happy?
Well, their faces are red, and that's the sign of anger. So you guys, they start animating, and they don't like that. So as you guys, they are officially going to, attack, and you can tell that. So as the quickest one here, Hiram, Teufel, you are up first to make an action in this combat. What are you doing?
They are appearing to be aggressive to me. I kind of look at everyone and say, I don't think this will do much, but it is what I've got. And I grab a dagger and I'm going to huck it at the one on, I don't know, the left. That's a good direction.
Great. Just so you guys remember and to re-explain to the audience here, the two that you see, the one on the left is about...
They're different.
What is it? Yeah, they're different. One of them is about 7 feet tall. The other one's about 10 feet tall, maybe 12. So the one you can change your mind on which one you're chucking it at.
I will throw it at the shorter one.
Okay. One of them is significantly bigger than the other one. The shorter one looks more menacing, with where the face would be in the helmet is just burning bright red, as well as between like the chunks of the armor. The other one, the bigger one, in between the armor is more like wooden pieces, as it's built like very sturdy. So Hiram, you're chucking a dagger at the shorter one that's burning red.
Yes.
All right, roll it.
I'm throwing a dagger at the one that is 2 1/3 Normans tall, rather than the one that is 4 Normans tall.
There you go.
Oh my goodness, that is a 24 to hit.
24 hits. Roll your damage on it.
Right. And that would not be sneak attack at all because no one's engaged with it.
No.
So that is merely 4 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Does it appear to take? It didn't like clatter off the armor and fall limply to the ground. It seems to have actually done something.
Yes. It doesn't immediately clatter off the armor and clatter to the ground. It does like slice through a little bit, but it does
Okay.
it doesn't notice really.
All right, then with my bonus action, I will throw another one with my offhand.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit,
That hits again. Roll damage.
and that is also 4 damage for piercing.
All right.
Nice.
That is very nice. All right.
And then with my movement, I was probably towards the front since I was fiddling with the door at one point. So with my movement, I will just shimmy behind everybody. Not like far down the hall, just kind of like, oh, excuse me. Someone
Okay.
else's turn now, please.
Yeah. You are still a head taller than pretty much everyone else, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're
Maybe
done
half
then?
the head above Laris.
Okay. Laris, you are up next.
Cool. About how far away are they?
So the room is 60 feet by 60 feet. They're halfway through, so they're 30 feet away.
Great. How far apart are the two of them?
From each other, I'd say they're 10, 15 feet apart from each other.
10, 15.
With the
Are
plinth
they
in the
close
middle.
on one?
What is that?
Are
Great.
they close on a spiritual level? They seem
yeah.
like they're friends.
Yeah, they hang out.
Cool. Can I have both of them
Hang out.
roll a strength saving throw?
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm casting Entangle.
Ooh,
Nice.
can you throw that? Can you throw that in the chat for our viewers at home?
I will do what I can. Boop. Did it work?
Yes, there it is. Nice.
Yeah, and I think. Oh, great! It has my spell DC save. That's brilliant.
Yeah, perfect. So this is a strength save, right?
This is a strength save.
All right. The big guy saves, and the smaller guy also saves.
So both of them.
Both of them
Have 16.
save. But it's still difficult to reign in that 20-foot square around the podium and these guys.
Great.
You guys know
That's-
that the viewers can see the Roll20 chat, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh yeah.
Okay, great. Laris, are you doing anything else? Is there anything else you can do?
Oh no.
I like how Patrick, Randle, and Wes aren't, and Rod. It's
What?
not in character. Just Norman is in character.
Oh yeah. No, I'm not speaking in character in text. Heck no.
All right. Lars, are you doing anything else?
That's it.
All right. Norman, you're up next.
Wow, I'm up next. I did not expect to be up next with my initiative.
Yeah. Nobody.
Norman is going to ponder the note that. What did you say?
Nobody rolled well this initiative.
Oh yeah, I rolled a 9, so that means everyone's.
I
lower
rolled a
than me
nat
except for
1.
Laris and Aaron. Yeah. Norman is going to ponder the note that his father left him before leaving, saying that he's kind of stunted who he truly is, but he's still kind of unsure about kind of embracing this barbaric nature that he spent so long kind of pushing down under. So he's going to run up toward them. I'm sorry, did they both fail the entangle?
They both saved, so they are not currently entangled, but
They both saved. Okay.
but the ground is still difficult terrain, right?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So would I be able to get up to them despite the difficult terrain, or
What's your speed?
Are they too far still? 35.
35, and I'm assuming Laris, you cast entangle like right in the middle of them.
Yeah, just so that it would affect both of them.
Okay, so it's a 20-foot square, so they are 30 feet away, and 10 of that would be difficult terrain. So you've got to move 20 and then another 20 to get
35.
to them. What?
Oh no.
Oh.
And
Oh, I see.
sorry, I'm
Okay, 40.
trying to have-
Yeah, so you
60
can
far.
make it to them with a dash action,
No
but
worries.
not quite on the first turn.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do instead then is I am going to use my 2 hand axes, and I now have 2 attacks. So I'm going to
Nice.
throw 2 hand axes at them.
At which one? One at each?
So here's the. You know what? I'll focus my blows on the same one that Hiram
Okay.
attacked. One of those is a nat 20,
All right.
and
Nice.
the other is an 18 to hit.
Both hit.
Okay.
So
wonderful.
roll your damage.
10, 11. So altogether, including the crit, it's 17 damage.
17 damage. Nice.
Yes, sir. And I'll kind of hold strong at the beginning of the entanglement, so that they still have to come out from
So
the entanglement.
you're
but so
10
that I'm
feet. You're 10
keeping-
feet away from them. So like
Yeah,
you're on the edge
I just
of
want
the
to kind of
difficult
hold
terrain.
that wall there so that they can't get to my companions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're like right on the edge of the difficult terrain.
Exactly.
Perfect. Are you doing anything else this initiative round?
Nope. That'll be my turn. Penn has kind of scampered up behind me.
Oh yeah, Penn always
because I have
follows
not
you.
Activated him because he's just my. Yeah.
Hey, Pen.
Come on, Penn. We
Yeah,
can take him.
I'm here. I'm coming. All right. Next up,
Okay.
the little one that you guys have been attacking, doesn't, enjoy that. Let's see here.
Doesn't he though?
What?
Loved it.
Oh, he. So
Likes it, right?
this one that you guys have been attacking just slowly starts to lift off the ground. Is hovering
Don't like
up,
that at all.
hovering about a foot off the ground, and charges straight for Norman, who is directly in front of him. He's going to pull out his long sword. This one, by the way, I don't know if I didn't really describe them much to you. It's got like on one arm has like a shield built into his arm. And he's gonna take this long sword and swing at Norman with it. All right. What? That's not gonna hit, or is it? What's your AC?
It's 14.
Okay, that does not hit. But he's got a multi attack, so
Okay.
he's gonna do it one more time, and that one is gonna hit. All right. So on.
Attack.
And by the way, Luke,
yes.
I don't know if we discussed this. I still look like Doris or whatever the librarian at USC is.
Yes. Yes.
It's Doreen.
So turned on.
It's Doris. It's Doris. They're
all right.
all Doris.
It's Doreen, and you take 11 slashing damage from that hit.
Okay.
All right. Great. Next up is
Luke. Do you know if the change appearance affects my voice as well?
it changes.
Oh, it does.
It changes
okay,
everything.
So when
This
I was
is
calling
effective.
Penn earlier, I said, "Come on, Penn. Come on up over here and follow me."
Right. Yeah, I've been following you this whole time. I saw you change. All right, and next up
Yeah,
is going to
good
be
point.
Patty.
So the one that just ran up to Norman is now close. It's within 25 feet of me, right? I don't have to go over difficult terrain to reach it.
Correct. It is at the edge of the
Okay.
difficult terrain.
I run up to it and I yell, "Knight to D5!" and as good of an English accent as I can, which is bad because I'm an American doing a weird dwarvish accent, doing an English accent. Very difficult.
Uh-huh.
But I run up to him, and first, because they look mad, I'm like trying to look mad too, so I cast Wrathful Smite.
Yeah.
And then
Nice.
I'm gonna
Ooh.
attack that motherfucker. Just swinging my big old swordy sword at him,
All right.
and it's gonna hit him. I want to see that. Why can't I see my screen? That is gonna hit him. That's a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
Woo!
So I look real mad. Why is everything? I need to put on my glasses. So I do 9 slashing damage.
All
and
right.
then with my Wrathful Smite, I do 1d6 psychic damage.
Ooh.
That's a 1, so I do 1 psychic damage.
All right.
And if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me until the spell ends.
All right, great. What's the saving throw on there? Or what's a wisdom saving throw?
Yes.
All right.
What did you get?
Needless to say, oh, this is
That's
this
a nat
is-
20.
it's a
That
nat
looks like
20.
a natural 20 to me.
OS?
OS.
OS.
So this is this creature is not frightened of you.
I wasted a spell slot for 1 extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm still mad about it, so I'm going to attack
Every
him
little bit
again.
counts.
All right, do it.
That is a 21 versus his AC.
Hits.
Better believe it. That's 6 more slashing damage.
All right.
And I yell at him and I ask if he's mad because he just got dumped. And then I apologize for assuming its gender.
All right. Is there anything else you can do?
I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to do it.
Okay, great.
He's best.
All right.
Well,
So now the other one, the freaking massive one, is gonna see you guys attacking his friend, and it's gonna kind of like clomp up. Let's see. Yeah. So yeah, it's just gonna clomp over to both of you who are standing next to its friend, both to Norman and Patty, and
Yeah.
it's just gonna, with its like giant metal hands, just totally lay into Patty, who did damage to his friend. And let's see, what's your AC, Patty? Is like 25 or something.
18.
18. All right. That one did not hit, but it also makes 2 attacks because he's got 2 hands.
Holding up shield.
Yeah, you hold. So yeah, you it goes to attack once, and you're like and you got your shield, and you're like ha ha ha, and then it like swings around with the left hook, and it gets you with its other fist. And you take 10 bludgeoning damage from that.
Oof. I think to myself, next time I'll laugh with more conviction.
All right, and Slash, you are up next.
So let me make sure the battlefield is in my mind correctly. We have Norman and Patty fighting about 25 feet away from me.
20 feet away from you.
20 feet away from me.
With
About-
both creatures.
Sure, with both creatures. About another 25 feet is a big patch of growing green behind that.
It's 10 more feet, but it takes 20 feet to get through it.
Got it. So 10 more feet behind that is the growing patch of green.
Oh, your wall.
My wall fell over. Excuse me for a second.
Technically,
I thought he was just
Cast
using a
Thunder
rock.
Wave.
I have not
Thunder
cast-
wave.
A wall
I
of
haven't-
thunder.
But it was coming from his behind, so I think it might have been a thunder fart.
Do you
Ooh.
want me?
Good.
Do you
Yep.
want me? To,
Yep. Awesome.
I can cast
Thunderwave
Thunder
can go in
Wave.
any direction. It originates from a point that you're touching, okay? Get your
And
five.
he's
All
Rankin
right,
has-
Slash.
Sorry,
No, you're
my
good.
wall fell over. All right. So.
Excuse me.
So I'm gonna kind of look at it, and big guy, big trouble. And I'm going to cast, use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon,
Okay.
which should be going on there. Oh,
Ooh.
okay, well,
That was a roll
take
for it.
That I did not mean to roll, but sure, I'll take that. 27 to hit, does 9 force damage.
Which one are you,
The big guy.
big boy?
I'm going after the big boy.
Okay.
Um,
27
What-
hits, so you do
what
9.
was supposed to run up that. That's what I want.
Great, there you go. If you want
I
to
hit the
roll it
wrong
with your
thing.
dice, you can.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I'll take that roll. It's not a bad roll.
It is not at all.
You're satisfied with it?
I am satisfied with that. Yes.
All right, so you...
So that's 9 force damage to the big boy, and basically, like the spiritual weapon that comes out is this long black tentacle, and it just kind of whips at the thing. Just
Oh, where did you cast it?
right behind the
Okay.
big boy.
All right,
So,
so this like tentacle
flanking.
like appears behind the giant massive thing and just like whips him, kind of like hits him on the back of the head and does 9 force damage.
Yep. And then that was my bonus action.
Mhm.
And then with and then I'm gonna take my staff and just point it at the big guy
Mm-hmm.
and fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Nice.
So that will be a 25 to hit and a 12 to hit.
Yeah.
The 25 hits, the 12 does not.
Cool. And that does another 5 force damage.
Nice. All right, so we so this round you did 9 and 5?
Yep.
All
14.
right.
2 and 9 and 5. Wait, blast roll.
Are you doing anything else, Slash?
That'll be it.
All right, we are back to the top of the initiative order with Hiram.
Gribby babalabe.
All right. How far away am I from those guys?
You are 20-ish feet away.
That is perfect for me. Another dagger is going at the one I had hit previously,
Okay.
and because I have allies in combat with it, it should be sneak attack if it hits. But let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we? Ooh, and as if to drive the point home, that is only a 12.
Only a 12 does not hit.
All right, one more dagger.
One more
Offhand.
dagger. Chuck
Wickety
it.
whoosh.
Wickety whoosh.
That is
Wickety
significant.
whoosh.
That is significantly worse.
Okay, well,
I will.
let's
I
just
will
assume significantly
I will-
worse.
I
Does
will
not.
say, damn it, and look at the ground and kick at some dust, and that's my turn.
It wasn't a nat 1, was it?
Aw.
No, it was.
Okay.
It was 3 lower. The first was a natural 7. The second was a natural 4.
Okay. Laris, you're up.
Great. What does this do?
Lars is just looking at his spells.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. Okay, so how far is Laris right now?
20 feet.
Great. What is my speed? It was funny because my original plan was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play Laris as like the support and everything, and now that I'm actually in battle, I'm like, all right.
First
I'm not
combat, you walked into the room alone.
gonna- Well, great, that's about to happen.
and now you're
again.
like, my friends are up there.
I'm literally gonna do the exact same thing I did in the last room. I'm gonna be like, oh baby, I know exactly what to do here. Wow!
All right.
Wave. Thunder Wave.
Throw it in the chat for me.
Is that gonna hit our guys?
Oh,
If they're there.
I listen. Honestly, I forget about friendly fire. How many
Wait,
of
did you
my...
say you ran up and did it, or you're doing it from where you are?
I'm walking till I'm in range.
So yes.
Yeah, that hit first. Yeah.
It's
that
gonna
hit
hit
first.
nice. Go, 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 go.
Nice. All right.
All right.
Never mind. Who's next to me?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
They're my fucking
I
dick.
don't
You
want
can't.
my
You
friend.
can't.
Fuck it.
All right, here you go. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. All right, so Norman and Patty, actually, a 15-foot cube. Oh,
16.
It won't hit me.
It won't.
I'm far enough away.
yeah. So you two in the back are fine. Norman and Patty both need to make those saves. Norman, do you have
Oh, why'd I
advantage?
roll that in chat? Oh well.
15 save.
No, it just auto rolls that, but I didn't even mean to roll it. But
Okay.
you can take it. I
Laris,
got an
what's
8.
your spell save?
My spell save is, I think, 16? I can never remember.
Should look that up.
I should. My spell save is 15.
All right. Can you roll 2d8, please? And both
Yeah.
Norman and Patty are going to take that. Let's see if...
What? I 16.
I thought you said 13.
I said 16.
Oh, okay. Then you're fine.
Listen, if I hurt only my
didn't roll a
friends and not actually the things that we're fighting, I'm gonna be mad. That's a 2,
I mean, we all take half damage regardless.
and that's
Take
an
half,
8.
yeah.
So that is 10.
10 damage. All right.
And thunder damage, yeah?
Yeah. 10 thunder damage.
Here's hoping that they are
And-
vulnerable to the thunder.
And it is pushed 10 feet away from me.
Correct. All right. So, Patty, you take 5 thunder damage because you saved. And one of the monsters saved, one of them did not. So the one that didn't save is taking 10 thunder damage, and the one that did is taking 5.
As like a free action, Laris realizes that like his friends were caught up in that, and he just goes, "Oh, no, that was an accident. Fuck."
Laris, I think next time you can come up closer and not hit us.
And
That might
even
be
say
ideal,
sorry.
Doris.
Lars is like, it's Doris, kill her.
It's Doris. Why are you here? Well, she's better than
Guys,
Norman.
no, it's me. Guys, it's me, Norman.
all right. So as this happens, one of your enemies and Norman both get pushed back toward the podium. Patty and let's see, which one saved? The one
Which
you've
one
been
gets pushed?
the
Luke?
giant one, the huge. Sorry, both of those are D&D terms, and
Okay.
neither are mechanically correct. The one that is bigger is the one that gets pushed with Norman, and the one that is smaller that you guys have mostly been focusing your attacks on saves with Patty and is still where it stood. Additionally, with this, you hear a giant clap of thunder that echoes throughout the hallways of this basement. And as you recall, it sounds very similar to what happens when you stole the artifact from Gramanthi Community College. If anyone wants to make an insight roll for me right now,
Do that.
Yeah,
This is
can I
where
make
you
a
learn.
perception check and see if I can see, like, if an artifact has fallen on the floor, perhaps?
yeah, sure, roll it.
Insight, you say?
Yeah.
I got a 20. Dirty.
Insight. I got a 17.
All right.
No.
Lars and Slash, you
15.
guys recognize that with these, with that loud clap of thunder at this school where they've noticed that a pattern is happening, there are likely going to be people checking on this room very soon. Since that thunder can be heard for 300 feet. Patty, with your perception check, you notice that the artifact is still secured onto the podium. It hasn't fallen down.
How far away is it?
From you, 10 feet of difficult terrain.
Sick.
Which is 20 normal feet, or
Well, it
5
takes
feet?
it's 10 feet normally, so it takes 20 feet of speed to get there. Norman, you're up. So you're now in the middle of this
All right.
difficult terrain with the big wooden and metal monster that punched Patty.
Yeah. Okay. So, and how far away is the artifact from the difficult terrain? Was it 30 feet?
It's in the middle of the difficult terrain.
Oh, okay.
So it's
So I
kind
could
of
get up to the artifact.
the
this turn.
difficult terrain is spreading out in 20 feet from the center, or not 20 feet from the center, but 10 feet on each side of the podium there.
Okay. Oh, so does that mean I'm right up at the podium since I was at the edge and I was pushed 10 feet in?
You both were
it's in the
pushed 10
center.
feet in, so the podium is right on the other side of the creature from you. So like this giant
Okay.
monster is in between you and the artifact.
Is there space around him on either side? Like, is he as big as the area, like the room?
Not
Or,
quite
like,
that big.
So if it's me, guy, artifact, am I able to go around him without provoking opportunity attack?
You can, but you're in difficult terrain. What's your speed again? 35? Yeah, it should be fine.
35. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Okay.
can get there, but you can pretty much only get there.
Realizing that people might be coming, I'm going to run around him and just take the artifact and see what happens.
All right. So you run around, you grab it, you hear another clap of thunder as you take it, like 10 times louder than the one that was emitted from Laris.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all of your movement. Are you doing anything else? What's up, Patty?
Can I
Yeah,
yell
so-
in the most terrified voice ever? Can I yell, "Toss it to me! Toss it to me!"
You can.
I don't know if I should because it's a kind of a fragile thing.
Just do it.
Are you slowly turning into Woody Allen?
I'm not
He's
so sure
Doreen.
that's a good idea, Patty.
I'm not so sure it's a good idea, Patty.
I don't understand why.
So
I
I'm
just
going to,
wouldn't-
I'm going to-
I don't get it. I'm so right.
I'm just going to tuck my the piece into like my robing that I wear as Norman, but because I look like Doreen right now, it just looks like I'm stuffing it into my cleavage, but it's just Norman's clothes.
Let it be known that Doreen does
But
not
it looks
flaunt
like
her
a cleavage
cleavage.
Well, whatever. It just even if
Okay,
it's at the
sure.
top, it
You're
looks like
tucking
I'm
it into your
in
bra
between the
strap there.
boobs, but it's just
Okay, great.
yeah, exactly. And I'm gonna take 2 attacks on this guy.
Okay.
Oh, did Penn not come with me because we got blasted?
You got pushed back. Penn can like start to follow you, but with difficult terrain, as he starts to walk on there, he just flops over.
Okay, so I am weaponless right now. Well, I have a javelin. Oh, you know what?
What?
I have my club.
You have
that
your
my
club.
father gave me. So I am going to. I don't know. Maybe Luke, since you're the person who gave this to me, can tell me. Am I able to have 2 effects going on at the same time from the club, or is it one or the other?
It's one or the other.
Okay, so you see Doreen transform back into a short and stout Norman, and as Norman activates this club,
Actually, hold on.
he grows some.
Just so you know, it does take your action to change your appearance.
Okay.
with the club.
I'm using the natural weapons. Does it take an action to change to the natural weapons?
What do you mean? It's if in your. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. If it does, that's totally fine. I don't have a weapon anyway. Well, maybe I'll just use my javelin then, if I need to.
It is the technically the spell that you are able to cast from the club takes an action to cast.
Okay. I will then instead utilize just my attacks with this javelin and just stab the javelin into this big guy.
Okay, roll it.
Okay. Landed on the edge. Let me do better. Oh my gosh, no, it fell. Oh, I'm a mess. Hold on, sorry. I'm gonna get a flatter surface to roll. Here we go.
Whoa!
I got another natural 20. I swear.
Nice.
I got a natural 20 and a 13 plus 6, 19.
All right, both hit.
Okay. So these do significantly less damage than my greatsword, but that's fine.
It's just a little javelin.
Yeah. So I got 14 damage on him.
What kind of damage?
And that's crit. It is piercing damage.
Cool. You said 14?
And so you see Norman... Yeah, 14 total.
Cool.
So you see Norman kind of thrust upward into kind of the chinks of the armor, trying to hit. He stabs in once, loosening it up, and then stabs again with greater force, and it kind of shoots up with the force of a critical hit.
Hey.
Yes, you
that's
did.
And that's a fucking Matt Mercer critical role, baby.
All right, and so now it is we go over to the one that's with Patty right here. And
Patty's just very frustrated that Norman just wrote him off.
It was more a comment on Norman's ability, not Patty's ability. It was
Patty...
just, I don't know if I throw it, will it hit the ground?
Now my face and the two automatons are all red.
Patty, already being dejected by Norman, is now about to get swung at with a giant longsword. After seeing it last time, this thing with its like shields and its this longsword that it attacked you with last time, it's gonna kind of like tuck. Like I said, it's built into the arm, so it kind of switches it and it like turns, and he's gonna grab the longsword with the other hand and swing at you with it. The
Like a sentinel.
first one is a nat 1. So that one, he like his face like glows red as it like two-hand grip on this longsword and just swings upon you, and just like you just like hold up your shield and it just like ding. And it, very upset, goes to do it again and just misses. Just already like kind of off kilter from just a complete whiff that it just had. Tries to swing again, and you kind of just buff it with your shield. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Now it goes to Patty. That's you.
Can I see the artifact on Norman's person?
He's currently holding it. Yes.
So could I like just run up and grab it?
Well,
real quick?
it's technically tucked into my.
Oh
stuff,
yeah, it's
so you can't-
tucked. It's tucked in.
Let me read the spell.
Make this harder.
What's your passive perception, Patty?
I just want to be fair.
Bad. 8.
8.
It's 8.
So it's not something that you would have seen out of the corner of your eye. You might have seen him tuck it away since you were like, hey, over here. You might have seen him just be like, no.
It doesn't specify what kind of check you need to see through the illusion, but I'm sure Luke could let you know on
it's
that.
if you want, give me a perception check to see if that's something that Patty knows.
0.
That's a no.
You did
You
not
got a
see it.
0?
I rolled a 0. I got 2. I have a -2.
And you have -2.
Yeah,
This is the worst.
yeah.
I yelled to Norman. If I run up there, can I grab the artifact? Please.
You can try.
Oh, wait. I don't sound like that right now.
Nope.
You can try, but you're gonna have to get around the big guy.
Two big guys.
Well, there's just...
You're gonna have to get around both guys.
Okay, so, like, Luke, if I ran up to him mechanically, if he's letting me, can I just reach in and grab it, or do I have to deal with trying to see through an illusion? Then I'm probably going to fail at seeing through.
If he's saying you can try, you can, but you'll get you're running out of the monster's threatened area and through difficult terrain. So if your speed if you can get there, that's fine, and you'll also get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, that's fine. Because he's
Or if you
10
could
feet
bring
away.
Ken with you, that would be great too.
No. I'm going to run to him. I'm going to take the attack. of
He might be
opportunity.
able to help.
All right. What's your speed, real quick?
25.
Cool. So yeah, you can just you can just make it to him with your speed. His attack of opportunity is going to hit though. He gets a 21 to hit.
No.
And since he was he was holding that boy two-handed, you are gonna take 8 slashing damage.
How's everybody looking?
Great. I've taken 23 points of damage so far.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right, and so you make it
And
up
some
to
things
Norman
friendly
though.
Fire.
I run up to Norman.
I'll
and
reach into my cleavage and give it to him.
Great. So he puts it in my hand then, is that cool?
Yeah, sure. But that's
I am freaked out, by the way. There are loud thunderclaps and floating tentacles and giant suits of armor. So I grab the thing and I go, fuck you too, and I Misty Step.
all right.
Ooh.
Amazing. So yeah, you're in the interdimensional plane for the round, right?
No,
Something
it
like
just
that?
popped.
Oh, I'm
I
thinking of something
teleport
else.
30 feet away.
30 feet,
I'm
done.
30 feet. So I'm going back to the door, and I don't know how we're ruling me handing a thing, but if I still have my action, I would like to use my dash action and run away.
Okay. Is Misty Step not an
It's
action?
an action, I think.
It's a bonus action.
Oh,
Ooh.
nice.
It's a bonus action spell. Yeah.
Yeah, since this is pretty big, and you had to, you did a lot of talking and things, with Norman, I'll let you get like to the door, but it's far. Like I think that's all I'm gonna allow you to do because that was a very hefty turn mechanically.
Okay, then I'll just wave it and shout and make sure the bad guys know I have it.
Okay.
Still panicking.
So you're doing that. Now this giant guy turns to you, waving and shouting, and he's got his giant metal fists, and he opens it up, and from his chest, it just starts glowing, and this beam of light just shoots out at you, Patty. And
shit.
I need you to make a
Tony Stark guy
charisma
and shit?
saving throw.
Oh, great.
God, he's trying to kill my boy.
Not so great. 15.
What's that?
15.
15. You get hit with this light, and instantly, the other members of the party, you disappear. Like, you are gone. You are no longer.
I was joking, Luke.
You are
Wait, what just happened?
no longer standing there, and you have. Let's see. You are.
Wait, I've disappeared or they've disappeared?
You've disappeared. They can no longer see
Great.
you standing in the door. You have been banished to a harmless demiplane for the next minute.
Okay.
Minute?
Or until they lose concentration.
Um.
Well, at least the crystal's safe.
Um.
Which one was it that did that? The small or the big?
The big one.
Got it. Good. The one I was already attacking.
All right, and so it does that. And that is its turn.
Eleanor?
We are on to.
Hello? Eleanor, choose silver.
You're just kind of floating around.
Who's it? You just fight? Is that you?
Slash, that's you.
Jesus.
So Big Boy just shot a big thing of light and Patty disappeared. Yep.
Yeah.
So Slash is gonna look at the big boy and go, "You shouldn't have done that." And he's gonna take his staff and fire out a guiding bolt
All right, do it.
at second level.
Okay.
I think second level. I only have 3 of those. Hold on. Let me. I'm pissed, but am I really pissed enough to use a second level slot?
Or more accurately,
My word for
do you like
second level
Patty
spell
that
slot?
much?
Is Patty
Yeah.
worth a second level spell slot?
Well, it's more.
Do you care about Patty?
So here's the thing. It's more. If I do that, then I can't do a second level cure wounds, or I can't do a healing spirit.
I've still got some second level spell slots, and I have cure wounds. And
Oh, doing it.
I was like, I'm
Boom.
a druid. I can heal people. So like, don't even worry about it.
Mhm.
Also, I won't use Eldritch
He
Dark
could also
Magic to
just
heal my
thunderwave
friends.
our whole party, so don't worry about it.
I can
That's
also
Laris,
thunderwave the
Laris,
entire
I
party.
think you've done more harm to the party than to the monsters.
I'm trying.
Okay,
my
so
best.
guiding bolt.
All right.
That fell off the table. Good job. Okay, that will be a 19 to hit.
It hits. Roll it.
Cool.
Nice.
12. 18
18.
radiant damage.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And then as a bonus action, that tentacle is going to move the 10 feet to come up right next to the guy and whip it at advantage because of guiding bolt.
Okay.
That's a natural 20.
Wow. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, it was a 3 and a nat 20. I will gladly take that
Wow.
nat 20.
Yeah.
And spiritual weapon. Remind me how you do. Do you double the die or do you double the die amount?
Double the die.
You double.
So now
you do either.
2d8 instead of 1d8.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Different DMs do it differently, so like. Cool. 9 plus 5. Okay,
9
that's
plus 5, 14 more?
Yeah, 14 damage.
On top of the
To the big
18?
guy. On top of the 18.
Nice.
Just boom, boom. And I need him to make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
To see if he keeps that banishment up.
Great.
Yay.
Let's see. What's the save?
It's a con save, so it's either half the damage or 10, whichever is higher. Since 18 is a 9, it's still 10. They have to make a 10.
Okay.
It's 10 for each of them.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So the first one was a dirty 20. The second was an 11.
Yeah. That's just how it goes.
That's the way the news goes. Are you doing anything else?
No,
you do
that's
anything else?
my full turn.
All right. Teufel, Hiram, we are back to you.
And so, just to make sure I am understanding everything correctly, Laris is near the 2 suits of armor.
Laris is about halfway to one of them.
Okay, and Norman is further away from them because he went and got the thing.
Norman is in the center of the room. Norman is 30 feet away from you.
I'm next to the big guy.
Yeah.
And Patty is rather fucking far away.
Patty was right next to you and then vanished.
He is perhaps the farthest away. In this case, oh dear. But no one is directly next to the suits of armor.
No, I'm next.
Norman
I'm
is
next to the big
directly
guy.
next to the bigger one. No one is directly next to the smaller one that's burning red.
Fuck. And they
It's a
are
big
in
one.
the midst of the difficult terrain, yes?
The
Norman
little
is
one
the
is on
one.
the edge. The little one, it's still twice as big as any of you. It's the smaller one is on the edge of the difficult terrain. The bigger one and Norman are right in the middle of the difficult terrain.
So then, is there, and I will roll for this if I must, or you can just say no, if it is obviously the case, is there anywhere right up against the smaller one that I could conceivably hide myself from it?
No, it's a 60-foot by 60-foot room with nothing in it when you entered besides the podium and the 2 giant suits of armor.
Okay. In this case, I will simply... I will draw from my tarp, well, not tarp, you know what I mean. I will take my short sword and I will run up to the... Well, how far? It's 20 feet away from me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I will run up to the red one.
Mm-hmm.
And I will yell, Norman, get the fuck out of there! And I'll swing my short sword at the smaller one.
All right. Right.
You were luckier.
I'm trying my best, Hiram.
Natural 20.
That's
Don't
that's,
have
Nice.
attack, which sucks. But,
Oh!
that's gonna hit.
That's a fucking waste, but oh well. That is... Wait, I already... Someone just asked this, and I already forgot. We roll twice as many dice, or we just double the amount?
Twice dice.
Okay,
Roll
twice
5 as
dice.
many dice. But you
Okay.
add the same modifiers.
Then that is a 8. Eight piercing damage, sorry.
All right.
From the short sword attack. And then I will disengage with my bonus action
Nice.
My cunning action, and I will retreat 10 feet away.
All right.
Rest of my move.
Perfect. Your speed is 30?
Yes, indeed.
Cool. Great. Next is Laris. So now, Teufel and Laris, you're kind of standing next to one another.
Laris is going to do something that he hasn't done before.
All right.
So I guess, well, we're going to do some fucking world building here for a second. Laris has always had this like satchel bag across his chest. And you've never seen him open it except for once when he like puts on the big old mask that he wears. Well, he opens up that mask. He opens up that bag. And let me see if I can get that in the chat. Something happens.
Okay. Wild shape. Nice.
I'm going to, I guess this would be proc symbiotic. And it says that the spores are invisible, but I kind of like the idea that this fucking cloud just comes out of the bag like a fungal nightmare.
Nice.
And I think I can't really do anything past that, right?
It is your action to channel the spores. Yeah, let's just oh, you gain 4 temporary hit points for each level.
For each level I have in this class,
which is
so
5.
As
Yeah, so you get
5. So that's 5.
20
I have
temp hit
20
points.
temporary.
God damn.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The one who hasn't been hit yet. Good.
I'm probably gonna get hit soon because Laris is going into battle mode.
Yeah.
But on top of that, Halo of Spores I think seems to become activated as well. Surrounded by invisible necrotic spores, they're harmless until you unleash them on a creature nearby. You can see moves into a space within 10 feet of you, or starts to turn there. You can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage. So that's ready, right? As soon as they get near me?
Yeah.
All right, great. That's the end of my turn. Let's see what happens.
All right.
And
Norman.
since I activated Symbiotic Entity, they're all going to... I get to roll that damage die twice.
Mm-hmm.
So, Battle Druid.
Yeah. Norman, that's you.
Love it.
Alrighty. I'm going to use my movement to get back around this big dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm just going to listen to Hiram and just use my action to disengage and run past both of these guys.
Okay, you are in difficult terrain, so you can't disengage
not
and
provoking an
run
opportunity.
past
Okay.
both. Actually, so you can
I get
either
past the first guy?
you can. Well, that's the thing is it took your entire movement to get around him the first time. So feasibly, it would take your entire movement to get around him the second time. You could either dash to get farther away, or you could disengage to not get the reaction, but one won't happen without the other. Like, you're not going to get an opportunity attack unless you dash.
Okay, I'll take the dodge action then.
Okay. So you're
Gotcha.
pretty much, like, you were here, and he was
So
here, and you're just running to the other
and
side.
take the dodge.
Cool. All right. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Okay.
Next.
I guess I just misunderstood. Patty got around him, but yeah. Okay.
I ran up to him. Which
He
doesn't
misty
provoke
steps.
anything, and I misty stepped away.
I know, but just like I just got confused on distances, but it's okay.
It's how it happened in my head. I get why you're confused, so I want to explain this. Is because when they started, they were like this, and when you were pushed, you went like this. I guess it's flipped. So yours was further back on one side, and his was closer on the other side. So it was more of he didn't have to go all the way around. It was more of a diagonal shot for him. Does that make it clear?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Next up is this guy, the guy who is standing, who is now all alone. And let's...
Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
Did Hiram attack the little guy or the big guy?
Little guy.
Okay, cool.
No saving throw.
Yeah, so it is going to, remember it's still kind of like hovering in the air. It's going to fly back in the middle toward Norman because he's the one who's done damage to it, and it's going to attack him with his big old longsword. He's still wielding it with two hands. The first...
And he swings with disadvantage because I'm taking the dodge action.
Cool. All right, so let's roll that twice for that one. All right, it was... the first was a 15.
That hits.
Okay. And I'm just going to roll them together. It's not going to be lower than that one. He got a nat 20 on his second roll, but with disadvantage, he also got a nat 3. So that one won't hit. What?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, no. It was he got a 3 and a 20.
Two nat 20s.
No.
So he got it.
No. Okay, so just one of them. One of them hits for 7 slashing damage on you.
Okay.
All right, and yep, that's his turn. So next up is Patty. You still doing okay? You gonna talk to Baroness Baronar or anything?
No, I'm incapacitated. I can't do anything.
Oh right.
So
Cool. You're just floating around.
yeah.
I want to free my boy. I need to free my boy.
All right.
Nice.
So
You
next,
gotta beat up the big guy.
yeah, next up is the big guy, who is first off, let's you kind of see him like the wooden parts that you've kind of like chipped away. Some of them kind of like mend back together, and he gets his two fists out and he goes to clobber Norman with his big old fists.
And with disadvantage.
With disadvantage, that one is an 11. Does not hit, right?
Yep, that misses.
All right, and the second one, it's another natural 3. Okay, so that he goes to swing with his fist,
Dodge
and
action.
he kind of like slams on the ground next to you, but you're like, ooh, ooh, ooh. You took quick for him, as this feisty old woman.
Can we say that because I'm like short as Norman, it's just they're like swinging into the head of Doreen, but it's just like he's actually shorter.
It just passes right through. That's funny.
Yeah.
All right, Slash, that's you.
All right. Yeah, so I'm focused on the big guy, trying to distract him, trying to break the banishment. So, spiritual weapon, crack. That will be not great. That will be an 11 to hit. I don't think that hits.
No.
And then 2 Eldritch Blast. That is a 20 to hit and a 16 to hit.
20 hits, 16 does not.
16 does not. Dang.
These are big boys.
Big handsome men gonna get a kiss.
Laris is so ready to kiss one of these monsters. He's like, come here and kiss me. My spores will kiss you all over. Come at me.
Well,
Come on, I'm gonna kiss you with a mushroom, you fuck.
that's rough. That's rough.
What'd you
rough,
get?
rough. Takes 1 point of force damage.
1 point of force
I
damage.
did much better the last 2 rounds, but
But it's still got to make that save.
Saving throw. So
Still a 10, baby.
maybe he rolls bad.
He got an 8. So there you go.
Banishment
Patty.
drops.
You
There we go.
show
I'll
up
take it.
right back in the doorway, kind of freaked out. You don't know where you've been, but now you know you're back. And Slasher, can you do anything else, or was that was both your? Yeah,
I
okay.
can move, but I see no reason to move.
Okay. So we are over to Teufel. Hiram, that's you.
Yes, okay. I wish I had a way of rescuing Norman, but I certainly don't. I would like to. How many of my daggers that I've thrown? I've thrown 4. Would I be able to gather all of them if I used movement and perhaps an action?
You would be able to gather 2 of them at the edge of the difficult terrain, but 2 you threw before they moved, so they are in the center.
Okay. That's bad. All right. I will collect those. Does that take my action?
No, I'll let you have that.
Okay, so it should be 10 feet of movement to get to the edge there again. I'll grab those daggers and I will. God damn it! I don't know what the fuck I could possibly do. I will yell to Pen.
Okay.
And I'll say, Pen, get Norman the fuck out of there.
And
Do
Pen,
something.
I think Penn should be right next to you. Because
yeah,
he's at the edge
Pen
of the...
is just
Oh,
kind
Pen
of
is with
wiggling
me?
on the ground like a turtle on his back, right at the edge of the difficult terrain,
I will
going,
grab.
I can't really.
Okay. I will grab Pen and throw him to Norman.
All right, that'll take a strength check.
Okay, I'm really, really bad at that. Let's do it. Okay,
Strength to
It
dexterity.
can. It's less for aim and more for distance.
He's heavy.
Yeah.
He's a little metal guy. He's heavy.
You can do
Okay.
athletics if you want.
That's no different.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I rolled good though. 13.
13. Yeah. So you chuck Pen over. It still is in difficult terrain. So Pen is still it doesn't quite make it. Like you don't like Norman isn't able to catch Pen as you chuck him over. He kind of like hits the floor and rolls a little, but he's just a couple feet away from Norman.
Okay, good. I'll say Norman.
Hey, Pen, don't worry. I'll come to you next turn.
All right.
Norman, Norman, I threw you your sword bird. Get out of there. We have to go.
I'm trying, Hiram. It's kind of hard. Patty just left me here.
It could. So the there's like vines and stuff. That's what's making it hard to.
Yeah.
Could I use my bonus action to try to hide and obscure myself in the vines?
Sure.
Okay, then this I will do. Let's see. So this is a stealth check.
Mhm.
I would assume. That is a 15.
All right. Yeah, I'd say 15. Give me 1 second. The thing is, both of the monsters are currently, like, they're focused on, both of them are attacking Norman in this moment. Neither of them is really watching you. You did just chuck a big metal penguin at, at him. So it's not like you have been particularly stealthy before then. But yeah, you can kind of like scramble into the vines a little. They cover the ground, so you're not gonna get like total cover or anything. Sorry, I'm trying to find.
If we is written and it's and you consider it an attempt to hide, then they would just have to roll perception against my 15
Okay,
to see if they can spot me.
great.
Perception or investigation.
And is that automatic when you roll it, or is that on their turn when they try and find you?
That'd be if they look around to see if they can see me. I don't
Okay.
think I would take an action on their part. I think
Okay.
it would just be.
But
And
they're
if I
not.
don't beat their if I can't beat their passive, then obviously they just are like, oh, he's under the fucking vines, that idiot.
Yeah, so they're not looking for you right now. So at the moment, you are obscured under some vines.
And that is my turn.
All right. Let's see. Next up is gonna get to Laris.
Great. It's a free action. I'm gonna stop thinking about weed, and that like difficult terrain is gonna dissipate. So I'm gonna stop concentrating
Okay.
on that.
So Teufel just kind of like scurries under it, and then it just disappears from on top
Shit,
of
I
it.
completely forgot about that. You're like, I am hidden in the grass, and then you're like, fuck, no.
I love the idea that the way Laris casts Entangle is by thinking about weed.
Oh my god, I'm
They're
so
seeing me under
sorry.
here.
I completely forgot. I was just like, fuck, this is becoming so much of a hassle.
No, that's a
for my
better
group
idea. That is a much
that
better
I need to
idea.
just get rid of it.
I was just looking at my bonus action like, I gotta do fucking something. That's what I came up with. You had to do that. Thank you for doing that.
Great.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm sorry. I love you.
I love you too, very, very much. I would never lie to you.
But I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna cast a cantrip. What?
What? A
Let me
cantrip.
post it. Let me post it in the chat. But
Cantrips
it's
is
a
good.
It's a good cantrip.
Yeah.
So this one's a good one.
Yeah. Which one are you throwing that at?
Who looks like they've kind of been beaten up a little bit more?
The smaller one for sure.
The small one's been beaten up more.
Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna cast it. The
Really?
big one.
I've done a lot of damage. To
Slash,
the big
you
one.
are the only one who has attacked the big one. Everyone else has attacked the small one.
I'm attacking the big guy. Let me just make a attack. I don't know. Does a 19 hit?
It do.
It do. I've reached 5th level, so that means I roll 2d8 on that bad boy. That is a 6 and an 8.
There you go. What kind of damage is that? Cool.
Necrotic.
Necrotic.
It cannot regain any hit points until the start of my next turn.
Cool.
Until then, the hand clings to the target.
You said 6 and 8 damage?
6 and 8.
All right.
So 68?
Yeah.
Yeah,
68
68 damage. Laris just immediately murders the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can completely forgot with the.
Hold on. Let me.
chill touch.
I can roll concentration. Oh no, I don't. Never mind. He's
Does
back.
does the chill touch do anything to anybody? Like, does it have a bonus action, or is that just on undead?
No.
Yeah. This guy's not undead. It's not like Slash's spiritual weapon where he can reuse it.
Right.
Or like move it
No,
each turn.
it just hangs on until the start of your next turn.
Great. So there's just a giant skeleton hand on it, and it's really cool.
Which honestly makes it
however-
more frightening.
Can I
Basically, just stopping any healing from happening.
Can I do some more world building?
Sure.
Can the ghostly skeleton hand kind of look like like bark, like skin with like flowers and vines growing all over it, just to make it very druidy?
Yeah, that's cool.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. After Laris is Norman.
All right. So the other one has come up to attack me, yes?
Yeah, they're both around you.
Do I have a straight path to the edge of the thing if I just wanted to let them attack me? Just by leaving their space?
The edge of the difficult terrain?
Oh, there's no more difficult terrain.
Yeah, it's not.
I forgot. Okay, cool. I say,
I say to everyone, I think people might be coming because of the loud noises of thunder. Let's just run. And I think I'm going to just take the dodge action again and let them both attack me as I just book it.
Okay.
Past them. As well as no, that'll be my turn.
Okay. Are you picking up pen
So
as you run away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to watch these guys and duck out of the way as they probably both get opportunity attacks on me.
Mhm.
Just scoop up Pen and say, "Come on, Pen, we're going." And
Can you give me athletics
35 feet.
to scoop up pen while you run?
Yeah.
Come
and
on,
I'll-
Ben, you're going to a state school. We can't afford this place.
I'm rolling those opportunity attacks on ya with disadvantage.
To pick up Pen.
An 11 does not hit, and the second one got a nat 20 and an 18. So the second one is gonna hit.
All right. Yeah, 18 hits.
And is nice. Is gonna do 6 damage, 6 slashing.
All right. So as he does that to me, you're gonna see Norman kind of freak out at just the kind of unexpected amount of dodging as he was, or of damage as he was dodging out of the way. And you see Norman change from looking like Doreen back to Norman, but he's kind of developed an angry glaze over his face as he goes into a rage, and his stomach goes back up into his chest, and then he gets all big, and he just grabs Pen and says, "We're going!" as I run away.
All right, and you get 35 feet away. So you get out the door.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah,
you're
it's only
like
30 feet. Yeah.
you're in the hallway. And Norman, can you give me perception?
Yes, I can.
Cool.
An 8.
So you get out to the hallway, and the coast is clear for now.
Okay.
And let's see here. We get to this guy. All right, so Norman has left
This guy.
these two guys in the dust. The one with the burning red face, and like arms and stuff in between the armor, is going to float up again and move. Let's see. So, just so I'm picturing this right in my head, it's Norman in the hallway, then Patty in the doorway, then Slash, then Laris and Teufel. Right? That's.
I think I'm a little
So-
closer than Laris possibly.
Oh, right. Yeah, because
I've got-
you went and picked up your daggers and kind of went under the difficult terrain. So you're
I'm also
closest.
prone.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah. That's a
And
good
wait,
catch.
so the other thing was Hiram within 10 feet of me when I went into a rage?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I went into a rage, you also see that kind of icy aura come out of him, and he and I both gain 3 temporary hit points. So that
Nice.
helps a little.
Cool. So what this guy is going to do is he's going to rise up off of the ground again, and he's going to fly straight for Patty, who is currently holding the artifact. He'll take opportunity attacks from those he passes. So if
Should be me, yeah.
yeah, I mean it's gonna be Laris and Slash, I believe, if you guys want to melee attack.
He has now gotten within my shit zone, right?
Yeah, flying past you.
Yeah, he's in my poop. He's in my poo-poo zone.
Your poo-poo place.
Spores.
He's in my spore zone.
Tension rows 1 through 5. You are in the shit zone.
So yeah, he
get wet.
made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
He flew into my spores. I love this. I actually adore. I don't know why the fuck I didn't use this earlier. This is fucking great. So 1d4. Oh no, I'm gonna have to roll 2d4 of necrotic damage.
All right.
That is. Oh, that's not even a fucking d4. Why did I roll a d6? I was gonna be like, that's
You
a
cheat.
6.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a second. That's not how a D4 works.
I'm just sorry. I'm looking at all my shit. My melee, because I don't want to melee him. Because that's a strength roll, and I have a -1. And it's just not worth it. I'm like, I'm just gonna use magic. I'm good at that. That's a 4 and a 3. So that's 7 points of necrotic damage.
As he's flying past you, you can see your spores kind of like latch onto him and try and start like draining out of him. And as he flies by, he just keeps on moving. Your spores kind of fly off in the wind, doing nothing.
Is it immune to necrotic?
Slash, you rolling?
I missed.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
All right. Yes, that misses. So now he is going to he's gonna attack Patty with his big boy sword. He's holding it two-handed again. Now that you've appeared back in existence, he's coming for you, and he gets, let's see, a 19.
That hits.
19 hits. All right. Actually, he makes 2 attacks, so I'm just gonna roll them both at the same time. The second one was a 14.
That does not hit.
All right. So he, with his sword, he swings it on you, and he does 12 points of slashing damage.
Cool.
All right. Okay, and that's his turn. That means it's Patty. That's you.
Both of them seem focused on me because I have the thingy.
Yeah, the other one hasn't really had a chance to act on it yet, but since you came back, he's like that's their objective is protecting that.
Cool. I'm going to. Okay, I'm gonna book it. I'm gonna cast Misty Step on myself
All right.
for the second time, and go 30 feet away down the hall. How far to a doorway?
You guys wandered through the basement for a while.
Cool. So that's 30 feet away.
And you caught up afterward, right? Following Slash? So you know the back way in. Norman and Teufel, Hiram, I believe, are the ones who wandered through the building for a while. And Slash and Laris kind of found the back way in, and you caught up after them. So you know where the back way is. You know, like, a closer exit. But it's not super close.
Cool. I'm going to cast Misty Step and go 30 feet away towards the exit.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hope everybody follows me. I'm going to use my movement and run 25 more feet.
Just fucking booking it.
So that's 55 feet I've moved. So I'm really hoping they can't catch me.
You're getting to the door.
Are you dash actioning too?
I'm gonna dash action this turn too. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'll dash action. Let's take that. I'm gonna dash action, run 25 more feet.
All right. So you are out the
70
door, up the ramp, kind of in the middle of campus.
Cool.
I'm just imagining like
I
Patty
stowed
dis-
the like artifact in my cloak. I'm like, cool.
Okay.
Patty like disappears and then he reappears and he's like, ah!
He
Well, not-
reappears and then he
he
teleports
he
and then he runs.
Disappears again. Appears down the hall and then books it.
It was teleport,
Place.
blast of light disappear, reappear, teleport.
Yeah. Patty, when you're outside, you notice that campus is in a frenzy. The last time they heard that thunder and saw the lightning, like 2 different schools got either destroyed or shut down. So it's going crazy and people are running for this building. That brings
We're
us...
running to the building?
Students are running away from it. Faculty are running towards it.
Great. I act like a student as best as I can.
Right. All right. So we get to the other guy that's in here. You're outside. So this guy is going to run all the way to the door. It's using its full movement, and it gets to the door of the thing, kind of busts through the wall, and doesn't see you there anymore. Also, that takes. Oh no, you guys used your reactions. Never mind.
Yeah, we used our reaction.
So it like runs to the door trying to get this artifact back.
It would have gone through the spores, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's not a reaction. So roll the 2d4 again, Laris.
Yep.
Spores.
That's 2 and a 3, 5.
All right.
I have no idea why I didn't start using these spores earlier.
So it is getting to the door and seeing no hint of Patty at all. Is gonna turn to whoever is closest and just slam both fists down on the ground, trying to kind of block the way out for those of you who are still in here. Who was at the door? / you were at the door? Or were you
I'm a little in front of the door.
Okay, so then it doesn't attack anyone. It's just blocking the way. And we go to / That's your turn.
Cool. Seeing everybody run, Slash is going to go, no, they must be put to rest.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
And pulls the tentacle towards the big guy. And will attack. How's the big guy looking, by the way?
Not as good as it did at the beginning of this fight, but definitely not the worse for wear.
And the little guy?
The little guy is looking a little worse for wear.
Okay. I'm still gonna. He's been focusing on the big guy. So, bonus action. I'm pretty sure that's a no. Rolled crap. Yeah, I don't think an 11 hits.
No, it does not.
And then I'm just going to.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just Eldritch Blast again, both of them.
Which one? Oh, both?
The big guy.
Okay.
One of them's a natural 1, so that's a no. The other is a 17.
17 hits.
Cool. 17 is their AC. That's 7 points of force damage.
All right.
Crappy. Started off really well.
All right, so now it is back to Teufel. Hiram, that's you.
All right. So one of them is in the hallway, and the other one is blocking the doorway.
Not quite. They're both kind of in the doorway. One of them is like purposefully like keeping the doorway secure, and the other one is inside of the doorway, because that's where Patty started.
I will use half of my movement to get up. With 15 feet of movement left, I can't quite get to the doorway, can I?
Correct.
Does it look like there would be any way to get past this thing? Like, not avoid an opportunity attack, but just, like, even leave the room?
It is big. You can try to get through its legs, but it is kind of like, it's got both of its feet and then both of its hands, like, planted next to it. Kind of like hunkered down to prevent anything like that. There is some space between its feet, but it would be hard to shimmy through there.
Okay. All right. I will. Can I? Are we doing the somewhat loosey goosey rule where you're allowed to talk as a free action, so to speak?
Yeah.
I will run and, use my 15 feet of movement to get as close as I can. Then I will call to Slash. They don't have souls. They cannot be put to rest, and we have to go. And if we can come back and kill them later, maybe. Haha! And then I will use my dash action, and I will try to run and slide between the legs.
All right.
This thing.
Give me acrobatics for that.
Gladly. No, not you. Fuck you. I'll use this one. That was a good call. That is a 21.
There you go. So you like barely skirt through its legs and get to the other side of it on the hallway.
Does it still attack of opportunity me, I assume?
You're still within its circle. You didn't get that far from it, so you didn't leave its threatened area quite yet. So it doesn't get the attack on you.
Okay. So I used 15 feet, and then I used my dash.
Actually, hold on. What am I saying? I'm sorry. I'm stupid. It definitely had an action readied for if anyone tried to get past it. I forgot that it just didn't do anything last turn. So yeah, it is going to attack you.
Okay.
And it gets a 16 and an 11.
The 16 hits, the 11 does not.
All right. And it all right, it does 11 damage. But you still get to the other side of it.
And I will uncanny dodge that
right.
Damage down to 5.
5. All right.
And then I will book it down the hallway with whatever is left of my 30 extra feet.
Oh, cool. So yeah,
I assume I can get about 25 feet away, correct? Because I was...
Mm-hmm. You were
okay.
20 feet away to begin with, and
yes.
you said you're dash actioning?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Dash is my bonus action.
Perfect. So yeah, you can get a little bit down the hallway. But since you didn't see where Patty went, the only way out is back through the basement. You don't know the back way in.
I will go that way.
Okay.
I'll go whatever way I know, and I'll use my action to dash as well for 30 more feet.
Great. Perfect. So you are off in the basement of PEB, the physical education building. Let's see. Next up is Laris.
Laris is quickly realizing that although 2 people were able to run out of this room, there's no fucking way that he's going to be able to run into this room. So the big man at the door has to die. Laris has already kind of buffed himself up. So before, I'm not going to walk up, but I'm going to cast another cantrip. I'm going to cast Shillelagh.
All right.
So imbuing my my weapon with nature's power, and basically just gonna get ready for walking up there and just smacking down.
Great. You want to throw Shillelagh in the chat for me?
Yeah.
And are you doing anything else, or is that your action?
That's my action.
Isn't Shillelagh a bonus action?
I think Shillelagh is a bonus action.
So that you can attack.
Yeah,
It
it's a
is.
bonus.
It is a bonus action. Never mind. Cool.
Punch.
I thought it was just a cantrip. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking smack him.
Great.
Do it.
Which one? The big guy?
Big guy at the door.
All right. Smack him.
That is 22
Hits. Roll the
to
damage.
hit. That is. Sorry, I've never hit anything before. I think that's just a single D8. Yeah, it's just a single D8.
All right.
Wes, don't get yourself down. You hit Norman and Patty this combat.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean,
That's some good damage.
I've never punched anything. I've killed things with my spell. That is a 6.
All right.
That's 6 damage. However, I believe since I got does my reaction start over again since it's a new round?
Mhm.
Great. You're gonna get spored again. So that's 2 and 1 extra. That's 3 extra necrotic damage on top of the 6.
Great.
6 damage I'm doing from my my shillelagh.
All right. Great. Norman, your turn.
So Norman's all roided out, carrying pen, and since he was out of the door, did he see the direction that Patty went down?
No, because Patty Misty stepped out, so he was already down the hallway before he started running away.
Oh, so is the hallway only 30 feet? Like he Misty stepped out of the hallway?
So Patty was at the door.
Or was it Misty step and then running?
Yeah. So he was at the door. You just saw him disappear because he Misty stepped down the hallway and then
appear anywhere else?
No.
It wasn't possible for me to see?
No.
Or could I roll a perception check to see if I saw him?
It's
at the
the
end?
thing is the doorway is here and he Misty stepped down the hall. So there's no way.
But I was already out of the doorway, right? So I was in the hallway.
Oh right, you weren't in the
Yeah.
room anymore. Sorry, I was thinking that you were
I made it
still
out.
in the middle of the room. Yes, you were in the hallway. You would have seen him appear halfway down the hallway.
Norman's just going to leave
Okay,
us.
cool. Norman, all like roided out in his brain, sees Patty run down that way and just books it like sprinting. I think if the guy got to right by there, he probably gets an opportunity attack since I was right there. But Norman doesn't care. He's just gonna sprint down, use his full movement as well as his action to dash,
All right.
and get 70 feet. So since Patty went 80 feet, but he was 5 feet behind him, he gets 5 feet behind Patty.
Great.
After that,
So you're outside.
so Norman sees Patty like evaporate out, and he's just like, "I'm gonna sprint down and catch him," and he almost does in this round. He's 5 feet behind Patty.
Nice. He
But is
did.
this good or bad?
He got a dirty 20 on the reaction.
Okay.
So on the reaction, you are going to take. He got 2 nat 1s on the damage though, so you're gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, and I'm raging, so
It's down to 3.
I
Yep.
only take 3, and I have 3 temporary hit points.
There you go.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to reactivate my aura. And so actually, you see icy protectiveness surrounds both Norman and Patty, and we both gain 3 temporary hit points again.
Ooh.
All right, nice. So you just make it like outside, like right behind Patty.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, I'm in the space right behind Patty.
Great. All right. Next up is the smaller of the two, and he turns to, because he knows he's not getting past his friend. He turns to the two of you who are still in the room, and is gonna go for. I suppose neither of you are directly next to them, right? You're both a little bit away because you've been casting.
Yeah.
All right. So he's gonna attack Slash, who was the one who said that they needed to die, and he is going to get a 20
Yeah, that definitely is.
on the first one. Not nat, it was modified, but still, and then a 15 on the second one.
Still hits. I have an AC of an 11.
Oh.
I'm not hard to hit.
Wow, you're very squishy.
You guys abandoned your healers.
You heard roided out Norman. He said, "Run!"
All right. So
Flash started to kill someone. He ain't stopping until they're dead.
Norman's
Oh,
last
no.
thought before he went into a rage was run, and that's all roided out Norman can think.
so both of those attacks hit.
Yeah, both those attacks hit.
All right. Well, he critted on damage for one of them.
Oh jeez.
Does 19 damage with both of those hits with his sword.
Cool.
And the flame inside the helmet kind of burns a little brighter, trying to intimidate you a little. And Patty, that's you. Can you give me perception?
Yeah. Oh, this
Oh,
is probably
right.
something cool.
I forgot
I'm
who I'm
gonna miss
talking
it.
to.
Because I have the worst perception. Can I have it with advantage?
No.
No. 3. Great. It's time to go.
No. What?
It's time to go. That's just
Time to go?
yeah. You are what you are seeing are people on campus running.
Great. And Norman's now 5 feet behind me yelling at me, right?
Yeah.
I'm breathing down your neck.
Yeah, with this
Great.
cold,
And I look
icy
buff as
breath.
hell.
Okay, that perception check made me really nervous, but I'm not going to metagame as much as I want to.
Thank you.
I'm going to lay on hands
Oh,
myself and Norman, because I can do 2 of us at the same time, right? I should check that before I just didn't think about that. Oh, no, it's one creature with an
I
action.
think it's a range of touch. Yeah.
So I can't do both of us at the same time, can I?
No.
Yeah,
I don't
just do
think
you.
so.
All right, I'm doing myself, babe. I'm going to touch myself.
Patty just starts
I'm gonna give
undressing in the
myself-
quad.
Yeah, the important thing is where do you touch yourself?
As I'm running, I like pull up my shirt a little bit and I rub my belly.
All right.
And I'll leave my friends to
Do you
die.
go?
I
Do you
touch
go
my
into the belly button?
All right, yeah, into the belly button as I pray to Baron our true silver and make noises. I'm gonna give myself 19 HP back.
Nice.
Remove that lint from your inventory.
Yeah.
Link is gone. And then I'm going to sort of like seeing the students, and I'll like sort of as a free action norm be like act scared but casual, and then I'm going to run like in the general direction of students away from where we are.
All right. Let's see. Next one is the big guy in the doorway. Seeing that the two of you left in the room are prepared to fight instead of leave, he is going to get up, ready his fists. He's gonna stay in the door though. You can see he's getting ready to fight, but he'd rather that you didn't leave. So next up is going to be Slash.
Okay. That one hit took me down almost halfway. So yeah, I think I'm going to do this. First thing, bonus action, the spiritual weapon attacks the big guy.
All right.
Nice.
That is a natural 19 plus
Great.
plus 8. So yeah, that definitely hits. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's 10 force damage.
All right. Do it.
And then Slash is going to kind of move his staff in a odd concentric like couple of circles, and start muttering to himself.
Mm-hmm.
And then a mass of tentacles will appear. It's kind of translucent, and it'll appear around him, just moving in like odd, like if you look at it, it's kind of like mandala effect kind of feel. Like you can't really see where the source of the tentacles are, but they're just moving in mass around him, and it seems to engulf him, except you can see through it, so you can still see Slash, but you have this like black tinted energy just moving around Slash, and that is his healing spirit.
Great.
And it will heal me for 5 hit points, and it'll just stay there around me.
All right.
And each turn gives me a little bit of healing.
I just want to narrate this a little bit. So this guy like got ready to attack, and you see like the splinters in its wooden parts kind of start mending together a little bit. There's one part like on his shoulder that was splintered that kind of like starts mending together, and then your weapon comes back and cracks that right back open. And then you got this orb thing that's going around you and swirling around you that's healing you. Next is Hiram.
It was healing itself.
And Hiram, that is you. You're running through the basement. Are you? Hold on, I can't hear you. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, that was my bad.
Oh, no, you're good.
I used a total of 55 feet of movement down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I will use all of my movement, and I will dash again. I will run back.
Okay.
As I run back, I go into... I take off my coat. I ball it up. I go into my disguise kit. I'm going to throw on the most rudimentary Patty disguise I can.
Okay.
I'll grab an orange beard, slap it on. I will get as when I get close-ish to the constructs, to the end of my let's see. So I'll have 60 feet of movement with my movement and my dash bonus action. I assume I'm using an action to do the disguise thing, because otherwise that would be ridiculous. So I will run. If I'm 30 feet back, presumably I couldn't see them down the hall. They could see me if they looked at me.
Correct.
And I would be in earshot, not that they have ears.
Correct.
I will slap on my Patty disguise. When I get 30 feet away, I will drop to my knees, and in a perfect imitation of Patty's voice, I will hold up the balled up coat and go, "Over here, you stupid cunt!" And I will turn and book it, holding it above my head, shaking it vehemently.
Better than mine.
All right. And
roll a deception check.
great. Yeah, do it.
Okay. I have advantage because I'm impersonating someone. That is part of my class. Natural 20.
There you
31.
go. What? 31?
Oh, yeah.
31.
Wow. Yeah, that these guys don't have faces, but they look convinced. All right, so now it's gonna be Laris.
Okay. There's a big boy in front of us.
Two big
There's a
boys.
big boy in front of Poop. They're both in front.
They're both in the room. One is in the doorway. One is kind of further in the room. One is bigger than the other, but they're both bigger than you.
Great. I'm just looking at my spells real quick.
All right.
While he does that, I'm just gonna say into thin air. I hope. I don't know. It'd be cool if there was fan art of things without faces looking convinced. And I'm just gonna say that.
Artist, get to work. Great. I'm gonna turn to Slash, who is currently enveloped in tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
And go. I know that you can't hear me in your weird, creepy world, and I respect you for it.
Totally hear you.
Oh, yeah, you can't.
Don't break
Great.
the illusion.
And listen, I respect the desire to bring things at peace, but it might be in our best interest to get the fuck out of here.
I'll go through him anyway.
Great. I mean, if you're not going to do anything, that's fine. And I'm going to cast Longstrider on myself.
All right.
No, really? Jesus.
All right.
Let me just put that in the chat real quick.
Throw it in there.
Slash is so gonna die.
The target speed increases by 10 feet.
Yep.
Is there
My-
no convincing Slash?
My speed is 30, so now my speed is 40.
Yep.
Laris is just gonna try to fucking book it out of there.
All right.
And as he's running, he's gonna go, I'm sorry I gave you a chance to get out of here too, but I'm all about self-preservation, baby.
All right. So as
Oh no.
The last words that Slash hears from Laris are, "I'm all about self-preservation, baby."
Guys, it's me, the self-preservation man. Bye.
Fuck you, my companion.
so you first of all
Slash is never forgiving us.
the big guy that you're trying to get past had a readied action.
That's fine.
So he's gonna
I'm good.
I'm good. I'm okay.
y'all.
Apparently, I'm not fine. He probably got a nat fucking 20 because he put his hands on his face and you saw his.
He did get a nat 20.
That's fine. I have 20 fucking temporary hit points. Bring
That's
it
true. All right.
Oh, that's
that
true.
was only one of
I don't care anymore.
that was half of his readied action, and the other half is a 16.
That's that meets my AC, so I think that also hits.
Okay. All right. So this is gonna be a lot of dice.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm just imagining Lars just tries to run out, and then just instantly die.
Oh, action, baby! You can stay here like a chump, but I'm gonna live.
Yes, every horror movie ever.
Adios, bitches.
Are they chasing me as I Zoidberg run down the hall?
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
He's adding up all of the points that I'm gonna.
Yeah.
do.
So that both of those hits together are gonna do 49 points of damage.
That's fine.
Holy shit.
Completely fine. 20. I have 13 hit points left, but I made it.
But the thing is, because he stood up to ready his action, he wasn't blocking the way anymore, so you can get around him easily. And you've got Longstrider. You also know the back way in because that's the way you came out. So which way are you going?
I'm just going out the way I know.
Okay. So you get it
but
up.
I was gonna say I do like how this scene plays out. Is Laris is running away.
Let's see
And
the
it's just like,
reenactment.
I'm up, president, baby.
Just gets totally stomped. You make it about 30 feet down the hallway. Are you take? Oh no, you used your action, so you can't dash.
No, I cannot.
All right. Next
I'm
up,
also bleeding.
next up is Norman. Can you give me a perception check?
Yeah.
See if you do any better than a 3.
I won't say anything because I'm gonna jinx it. I got a nat 20.
Oh!
There you go. All right. So as you
The artifact in my pocket.
as you are running out behind Patty from very, very far away, like you barely catch it in your ear, you hear, Norman? Norman, is that you? Could you hear that? I stepped away from my microphone. Could you hear it?
Yeah. And does it sound like my dad?
It faintly resembles your father's voice.
I think immediately if I hear that, I'm gonna snap out of my rage
Okay.
and say, "Dad? Yeah, it's me." Is he like ahead of us
So you
or to the side or?
yeah, he's kind of so the ramp kind of runs parallel to the building. He is
Okay.
kind of off to the right, so he wouldn't be where you are running. But if you turn, definitely with a nat 20, you can turn and see him far away as one of the people who is gunning it toward this building, who sees you just having left it.
I say, "Dad, they're in trouble back there. Go help them."
All right. Are you doing anything else?
I'm just gonna sprint and keep up with Patty.
Okay.
I can catch up to him this round.
Yes, you can. Are you passing him? Or are
honestly,
you just
I'll-
keeping pace?
Yeah, I can pass him. I'll say, oh my gosh, my hat fell off.
You're running
Patty,
so
toss
fast.
it here. I can think now. I'm back.
I don't trust how well I can throw. I might drop it.
I'm passing you right now. Hand it off.
I don't know. I might drop it.
I'll
Oh
just
no.
grab it.
Are you doing it or no?
No. 100% no.
All right, I'm gonna try and grab it from him if I can see it in his hand.
Yo, that's pretty bold.
You're gonna try and grab
Patty,
it from
there's
him?
no time to argue. What'd you say?
You're gonna try and grab it from him?
Yeah.
Or convince him?
What'd you say?
Are you trying to grab it from him, or are you trying to convince him?
And grab it from me.
I mean, if he's not gonna get convinced, I'm just gonna try and snag it from his
Strength
hand.
contest, barbarian versus paladin.
All right, do it. Contested strength.
Too bad I just left my rage, otherwise I'd
Yeah.
get advantage.
Jesus.
I got a 24.
Oh, you are gonna. Oh. I got a 22.
Oh,
Oh my
rough.
god.
So you are like running, and as Patty, as you're trying to run, Norman is like passing you. Actively, his muscles are like sinking down into his belly.
Down to his belly.
But he reaches into your pocket, grabs the artifact that you took. Now it should be worth pointing out here that Patty does have both artifacts. Which one are you taking? There's one. There's
I
one that's
wasn't even
about.
paying attention to the old one.
There's
Yeah,
one
just
about
the
this
small-
big
the-
and one
the
about
smaller
this
one.
big. The smaller one. Okay.
I guess it might be harder to take the smaller one out, but I was just I was
bigger
thinking about the
one-
one that we took. So
I believe the bigger one's in my bag, so yeah, I think you just grabbed the smaller one.
Okay.
yeah. I'll
Great.
take the smaller one, and you just see Norman's like belly like jumping up and down as he like sprints past Patty and just like grabs it like a baton in track and just like keeps running and gets 20 feet past him.
That's funny.
Fair. I was being a dick. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm good.
Just
Good.
keep running.
That's
All right.
What do you think? How are you so fast for like a bigger guy like that?
I don't know. I read a lot about running form.
And so you're just Norman. Where are you running to since you're in the lead now?
I guess back toward Gramanthe, honestly. Like, whatever direction that is, that way.
Okay. Perfect. So, next up is
Poor Luke. We're all separated and running away. And Slack's gonna die.
not poor Luke, poor Randle, since he is now alone in a room with two constructs.
That just saw Patty.
That's true, though. No. So
Hold
they,
the artifact and start to run down the hall.
then that's the thing. And they do look very convinced. So they see that, and neither of them are actually the one that that whose turn it is right now attacked you with the longsword, correct? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So he is right next to you. As he runs out of the room, you will get an opportunity attack.
That will be an 18 to hit.
18 hits. You are very lucky that he was wielding his sword two-handed because he did not have his shield.
Oh yeah.
So roll damage for that.
Yep. 1 second.
And what attack is this?
I'm attacking with my staff of Golgoroth.
Nice.
That's what I have.
Nice. Here it comes. Here it comes.
So
This is
that
the thing that left
does.
him incapacitated last time.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, Slash. Oh, baby.
So that does. I have to.
Hey, Randall.
Yeah,
What kind of damage does your staff do?
bludgeoning.
Okay.
But it would be magical bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's
so,
fine. Just making sure it wasn't necrotic.
No. No.
Why were you making sure it wasn't necrotic, Luke? Is
Because this one is immune to
it-
necrotic
doesn't work
damage.
on them super well.
Which is
You saw
bullshit,
with the
'cause
spores.
Yeah.
That's
Good
my,
moans, Laris.
that was my big punch. It's not fair.
It is no fair.
Sorry, I rolled in our roll 20 because I couldn't figure out
Oh, that's fine. If you
what
click
I'm
on
supposed to add to it, which is very frustrating. Because we
That was me.
plus
That was me. Ignore that.
Yeah,
you hit the
you-
1d6 plus 4.
yeah.
Right. That's the vampiric
This is
strike.
what happened to my
What are you looking for?
Oh, it's plus 4. Okay, no. Okay, cool. So
It's
I
just a-
do six bludgeoning damage, and then I heal for that 6 damage.
Nice. And I'm also going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes. 1 second. Let me just add that 6 damage. Wisdom saving throw.
Y'all, it's exciting. It's exciting.
And he needs a 16.
Got a 16.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
So I do not go mad.
You do not yet. Okay, but you kind of swing as this guy is he's not running, he's floating, he's hovering away from you. He flies out this big hole in the door and down the hallway where he just saw Patty with the artifact. How far did you get, Hiram? What was your
I would have been 30 feet away from them and then ran 30 feet away. So I
Okay.
would be 60 feet away from them.
Okay. So he is taking the dash action to get to you, to try and like catch up, and he is 10 feet away from you. because he was into the room a little bit. Next up is Patty. You're outside. You're a little bit behind Norman. Are you following him?
I am. Well, Norman's running straight for the exit, right? Are there students running in his general direction as well, or is he running like totally alone if he goes the direction he's going?
No, it's because the thing is there's a lot of different places that students are going. The only people that are heading directly toward the building you came from are faculty. Otherwise, there's just a mess of students running in every direction.
So it's just like pandemonium?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, then I'm sticking with Norman.
Okay, great.
I'm dashing it.
Are you going to try and take the artifact back from him as you pass?
No.
Oh, come on. All right.
Yeah, okay, all right. Yeah, I'll try. I'll be like, Norman, give it back. I want to do something.
What? Wait.
And I
Just keep running. We weren't focused.
I strength check trying to get it back.
All right. Yes, thank you.
Only because Luke looked excited about it.
I am excited about it. Do something fun.
Strength check me.
Contested strength checks.
Oh, I didn't roll well.
Oh no, me neither. I rolled okay. I got a 17.
You probably beat me then. Yeah, you beat me. I got a 10.
I got it back.
All right, you yank it back from him as you pass. You're definitely not as fast as him. You're definitely not as fast as him though, and you know he will be able to catch up with you very soon.
So I was 20 feet ahead of you, and if you're booking it, that means you got 30 feet ahead of me? Okay.
Yeah.
I can do this all day.
All right.
Also, Norman would get an opportunity attack if he wants to take one.
I won't.
Oh, yeah,
I won't. Can you grab? No, I'm not.
I'm stirring
I
that
saved
pot.
enough lay on
Fight
hand.
each other.
I
No.
saved 6 points of lay on hand, so if I heal Norman, we'll be at the exact same hit points. I did that just on purpose.
That's funny.
That's cute.
Your friends
Norman
are
will
fighting
say,
for-
Patty, I literally walked through this frozen tundra. I can do this for hours.
Your friends are
Well, I'll run
fighting.
away from my problems for years, so I can keep running.
That's a metaphorical running. It's not the same.
All right.
No, literally ran. I'll tell you later. It's like my secret backstory thing.
Talk. We should get to know each other. You always make.
All
We
right.
never talk about emotions.
This is way more than 6 seconds worth of talking. Next, we're gonna go back down to the room where Slash is alone with this massive construct who did just see Patty down the hallway, so he's gonna chase after him as well, and he's gonna get a little bit past his friend, and he's basically gonna be breathing down your neck, but that's as far as he can get. And next up is gonna be Slash. You are now alone in the room.
Cool. Well, since I'm starting in the same space as my healing spirit, I will take 1d6 healing. A whole 1 point.
There you go. It's more than you had last round.
I'm now actually doing okay with those 3 sets of healing, though. Like, I'm now only down 7 points, so that's very nice. And then I'm going to let go of the concentration because I'm not going to be able to stay in the same spot at it and keep my spiritual weapon moving. So I am going to move into the hallway. I am not running. I'm going to send my spiritual weapon after the guy, and I think I should be able to hit whichever one is closer to me.
How far can you move your spiritual weapon?
That is a good question.
30 feet, I think.
I think it's.
It's only 20 feet.
Yeah, you can't make it.
Okay.
Because the one that's closer to you is 50 feet down the hall.
Yeah, cool. Then I'm just going to let that disappear as well.
Okay.
Just whoosh, whoosh. Both spells are going to disappear. And then I am going to fire off two Eldritch Blasts at... Am I going to... Two Eldritch Blasts or Guiding Bolt?
What's the range on it? You can hit with both?
Both are 120
Okay.
feet, so
Great.
it's fine. I can hit them for a while.
Until they turn the corner.
Yes. In that case, I'm going to do the Guiding Bolt.
Okay. And which one are you aiming for? The bigger one that's
The
farther
big
away?
one.
Okay.
The big one. That will be a 26
Hits.
to hit.
Yep. Sure does.
And that will be... Nice. 11, 13. That'll be 15 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And a kind of black halo is surrounding it, and whoever attacks it next gets advantage.
Great. Hiram, that's you.
All right.
These guys are breathing down your neck.
The smaller one is the one that is a little bit closer to me.
No, the other way around.
The bigger one is closer to me.
I will point out that the big one has advantage, so you can get sneak attack
I
against it.
can indeed. I will. Is it already in my melee range?
It is.
Then I will attack it with my short sword
All right.
at advantage.
Do it.
That is a 24 to hit,
24 to hits.
and that is the sneak attack damage. A total of 16 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
And then I will disengage
Okay.
and run, bonus action disengage, and run 30 feet.
Great.
And that will be my turn.
30 feet down the hall. All right. Next up is Laris. You are headed the opposite direction. No enemies in sight.
I'm gonna run back into the room where Slash is.
Okay.
Laura kind of has
Right,
like a.
I think I'm right outside the door now.
Yeah, he can meet with you.
I'm stalking the big guy.
Because I was gonna say, Loris has like a, like kind of a moment of like. I'm trying to say like I'm trying to think of the phrase.
Guilt?
He feels like shit. Yeah, guilt. It's an emotion.
You know what? That's
that...
so in character that Laris doesn't know what to call that feeling. 'Cause he's like, oh, this is a new feeling.
What is this? I feel
this. What is this feeling so sudden and new?
I feel
It's almost
terrible.
like I care
I
about
screwed
someone
over you.
other than myself.
Oh God! And he runs back to where Slash is, and he's like, "Listen, I do not tell anyone that I said this, but I profusely apologize for running away." And then he like looks around and he's like, "Where did you kill them already? Jesus fucking Christ!" Oh shit. And then Laris is gonna be like, "Are you good? Like, do you need the healing, or are you fine?" How far away are these things from me?
Feet or so.
One is 50
15.
feet, one is 60 feet, but you also dashed last turn, so in order to get to where Slash is, you had to dash again. So you only have a bonus action.
I did not dash.
Did you not? Oh, no. You cast, yeah, no, you're right. So you have an
long
action.
strider.
Mhm.
So I ran 40 away.
Correct.
And then Laris is gonna go, "Listen, we can kill next time because I can kill in like a a metaphorical round again because I want to do something. And I'm going to cast use a second level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
There you go.
It's like, no, I'm fine.
Self-preservation, baby.
Boop.
Baby,
And
I came back to help you. Let me heal myself.
And that is 2d8 plus my spell costing modifier. So that is an 8, a 6, and then that plus 4. So that's 18 points that I get back.
Yeah. All right.
Shame,
so-
I was merely wounded. I feel much better now.
All right, now let's go kill a guy. I have an idea. Slash, I have a wonderful idea that will probably go terribly, depending on what God thinks of it. We need to lure these fucking things outside because I'm gonna bring the thunder, baby. Or better yet, I'm gonna call lightning if we get the fuck out of here.
All right, Norman, that's you.
All right.
You're running. Are you gonna take
Norman's
the
gonna
artifact
say-
back?
No,
Their
Norman's
friends
gonna
are
say-
dying and they're just like,
Just
stop
Patty.
it! Oh!
Mine.
Yeah, they're like two
Hey.
brothers.
Norman's like, Dad! He's taking the... Oh, shit.
No. Norman told his dad to go help Slash. He's just trying to get the artifact out of here. He says, Patty, do you still have the other artifact?
I have both.
All right. Maybe we should put them together.
Well, we're running right now. You want to do it out in the open?
I know. I'm right behind you. I'll grab it out of your pack.
Don't you dare!
I catch up to him, and I try.
All right. Strength check. Do it.
Is it a strength check if he's just
If he's running?
it's in his pack?
If you want to do sleight of hand, sure. Yeah, I guess you're not
Yeah,
taking.
maybe it's a charisma.
I'll just do
check for
strength.
me?
That's fine.
No,
Wait, charisma check for me, right? Charisma, maybe.
for you.
I mean, up to you.
If-
Whatever you want to do.
Honestly, if you are just like reaching in the bag, make it yeah, it's a dex sleight of hand, right?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, let's do that because
Is it opposed or you're just setting a
What
threshold?
am I rolling?
just a threshold. Yeah, because Patty, you're just running. It's just sitting in your pack.
I'm trying to stop him.
Okay,
Okay,
what do I have
then
to
you
roll
can-
to grab it
You
out
can
of
give
his pack?
an opposed dexterity check to swerve.
Oh. Maybe it should have just been a
Okay,
threshold.
sounds good.
I've already reaping what I
Oh,
saw.
I also didn't roll well.
What is it?
What'd you get? You got a nat 20?
21. I got a nat 20, baby. Nice.
I rolled a 6, so you beat me.
So you like are
So,
digging through his bag, and he like turns his back and kind of whips the bag out of, or like makes your hands leave the bag. You're still just
Alright.
dashing though.
Yeah, so Norman can get 70 more feet, and he was 30 feet ahead of him, so he's now 40 feet ahead of Patty.
All right.
And he'll say, all right, fine, keep up, though.
I won this round.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we need
he's
to get
got
back.
a little bit of a wisp.
You heard the other bout, boom of thunder, of thunder.
Thunder, lightning.
All right. So now
How
we
many
go.
total bursts have we heard? There's 4 total that we've heard.
So you have heard 3.
Four.
2 of them were caused by you. Oh, no, 4. Sorry. Yes.
And so there's 1 more.
What?
We've heard
Oh.
2 today, but we've heard 2 other ones.
Yeah, so I mean, this is stuff that you know in game. So it's the first one you heard was when the lightning struck across town. The second one you heard was when you took the
Yeah.
artifact at GCC. The third one you heard was when Laris cast Thunderwave, and the fourth one you heard was when you snatched this artifact.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, 2 today, 4
So
total.
we know that there's 1 more.
All right, and
2 more, right?
You have 2 of them.
There's only 5.
One of them was Laris casting Thunderwave. So we have
I'm
to.
sorry. I'm just talking about the thunder from artifacts being taken.
Yeah. So 2 of them were from you, and 1 was from across town.
Laris is his own artifact.
We're all agreeing
something like that.
saying things that we're not understanding right. Yes, I agree.
Yeah. 3
There's
artifacts
only
have
one
been taken from
artifact
schools.
left that hasn't been taken. Oh wait,
So there are
3?
two.
No, there are 2.
So there's one that was taken not by us. We have 2, and then there's 2 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got
So
it?
we didn't hear another thunder blast while we were in there, other than the ones that we caught.
There
Yes,
have been
that's
4
correct.
blasts of thunder, one of them because Laris cast Thunderwave, not because another
Great.
one was stolen.
Sounds good. Yeah.
All right. Next up are these the bad boys. So last round, Hiram, you sprinted away 30 feet. Oh, you're muted. Sorry.
God damn it, this is my fault. 30 feet, yes.
Okay. So it's the little guy's turn, who's a little bit farther away from you. He is going to catch up to you, and that is all that he can do. So Patty, it's your turn.
I'm running,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't. Is he 40 feet ahead of me?
Yeah.
So I could catch up to him, but I kind of don't want to give him the opportunity.
Meanwhile, in the B plot,
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I guess I'll dash. I'll go ahead and I'll dash, and you know what? I'm gonna
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna dash, and I'm gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself just in case.
All right. Great.
There's a lot of self-preservation.
There's a lot of
Okay.
self-preservation.
10 feet ahead of Norman now.
All right.
Did you put them together? The pieces?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like, why on earth? Okay. Next up is the other bad guy, the bigger one, who was closer before. So he's gonna go up, and he is going to be able to attack Hiram. So let's see. The first one is a 12. Misses. Great. All right. And the second one is 22.
hits.
All right. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Uncanny dodge.
Nice. 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Thank you, sir.
So you like see his fist coming for you. You're like, oh, and like the edge of his fist still kind of hits you a bit, but not as hard as it would have been had you stayed still. And that's his turn. So next up is going to be Slash.
Cool. I'm going to run 30 feet after
Mhm.
the big boy, which I am hunting.
Mhm.
And how is he looking, by the way? I've hit him some really good times.
Yeah. He is definitely looking wounded. He isn't like struggling to run, but he's definitely looking the worse for wear.
Cool. How are my spell slots? What are my spell slots at? I am going to try and give some sneak attack damage again. The possibility of sneak attack damage, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And cast another guiding bolt.
All right, do it.
I do not think I hit.
What is it?
Because that is an 11.
Nope.
Cool. Bonus action.
All right.
I am going to cast Hex on the big guy.
Ooh. Can you throw that in chat for me?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. On the big guy, I want to point out not the
Correct.
the little one that's immune to necrotic,
Okay.
but the big one that is.
Nice.
So
Cool. No problem.
should have done that before, but I forgot.
Yep, that's all right. So now he's got this kind of like black energy
Yeah.
swirling around his head. But that's only for you, right? You deal an extra 1d6?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I deal an extra 1d6. And the way I kind of see it
Also,
is it's not really a black energy going around. He's got a like squid tentacle just lying over its shoulder, like wrapping around its neck.
Nice. Where,
and I
yeah.
think you also get to affect an ability,
I do.
like ability checks.
I do.
So it's not saves, but it does affect checks.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'm going to affect his. I lied. I did. I can't do hex right now. I just realized I cast guiding bolt. I should have done hex and then add to Eldritch Blast, but I did it backwards. So I will do hex next time.
Okay.
Cool.
So now it is Hiram. You got these guys breathing down your back.
Well, if the I'm Patty now. If the glowy attack didn't work and he's not lit up, then I'm not even gonna bother stabbing him. So I'm just gonna bonus action disengage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to use my full 60 feet of movement.
Right. So you're now like down at the end of the hallway where this one goes. You're now like weaving through corridors and stuff. Are you gonna try and like take evasive action since you're getting ahead of them to try and sneak down a corridor that they wouldn't think, or are you just trying to get to an exit as fast as possible?
I will try to keep them following me. I want to make sure that they are
Okay.
still tailing me, but hopefully at a safe distance.
Okay.
My Patty's going south real quick. Oh God!
All right, Laris, that's
It's
you.
okay. I can switch off for
Cool.
you. Other information.
My movement speed is 30 feet.
Mhm.
Is that enough to get outside or no?
If you dash, you'll barely get out the door.
Great. I'm gonna dash out.
Mhm.
And basically, I'm because I want to be outside to do what I'm gonna do next.
Sorry, point of order.
Yeah.
The automatons are not outside, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for them to get outside. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a dash and stand near the door at the ready.
All right. Next up is Norman.
All right. I'm gonna say, Patty, how long have we been running for? Do you think we should turn back or head to Gramanthe or go to
It's
one of the
been
other
like-
schools?
Like 40 something seconds, hasn't it? Like half a minute, maybe.
Yeah, but we don't even know if anyone's alive still. A lot can change in 40 seconds.
It's true.
You were gone for like 6 or 12, I guess, seconds, Patty.
Yeah.
That's how long you were banished.
Yeah. Well, I've got the things they're after. Should I go back and get them to chase me?
I don't know.
I
I really wasn't thinking things through, and then I got hit, and then I was angry, and now I'm back here. Oh my gosh, I was angry.
Luke, are there people around us?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people around us.
Yeah. I mean, people
We
like
should-
screaming
how far-
and running, not like
How far is
eavesdropping.
GCC?
I mean, it's
Is
across
GCC
the city.
miles?
Yeah, it's not down the block.
I use dash.
Alright.
I use dash. I use dash. I use dash.
Should we
They
Do you-
see me
do you think we should
dapping,
just
behaving.
hide them somewhere, and so we can go back and help our friends, or keep running?
No, or just like puts him in a little cubby or something.
I don't know. I'm trying to save my friends and save the world, and I don't know what to do. And I don't even know if these save the world.
All right, what are you
I don't know
doing?
what we're doing
Yeah,
here.
we should really discuss our motivations.
We really should. All right, I'm just
why are
gonna
we
try and
doing
grab
this?
this thing.
You're trying
I'm
to
gonna
grab
grab
it?
the orb from his
All right.
yeah, from his back.
Dexterity checks from both of you.
Ugh.
Wait, you're in front of him.
Oh, did he not run up?
You're still in front of him, Norman.
No, I'm.
Oh, I thought he ran past me.
I'm 10 feet ahead of him.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Cool. Dex checks?
You slut.
So, yeah, you're gonna be upset. I assume, because I think my dex is higher than
I
yours.
got a 14.
I rolled an 18, so I got a dirty 20.
Nice. All right, you fish the other one out of his bag? The original one?
Should we combine them, or should I just run?
We'll combine them. Give it back.
No, put it in. I'm holding the big piece.
All right, give it back, and I'll put it in.
Put it in the big piece, and I just
All right,
run
give it
past.
back.
All right.
Oh, me, the lamb.
We're going back downstairs to the big boys who are continuing to pursue the guy who they believe has the artifacts. The one whose turn it is, the one with the red glowing fiery face, can with a dash action, once again just get within 10 feet of you. And we get to Patty.
Point of order.
What's that?
Do you want to? I would do nothing but maintain this safe distance from them and continue to lead them until I got them outside. Would
Okay,
you like to fast forward that?
Yeah, and
Assuming
you
that
guys
no
are
one
just
else
going to keep
finds
running.
the
Slash,
course of action.
I mean,
Slash, are you
is
following?
hunting. Slash is literally on the hunt.
Yeah,
He's
so I'm leading
going
them
after
and
the
you're
big
just
guy.
taking
I
pot
swear,
shots
Slash
behind
is
me.
the only one doing damage right now.
All right.
I'm preparing for something cool.
So Laris, hold on. Now that we're like in this point of order here, Laris, are you just waiting until these guys get outside?
Oh yeah, baby.
And Patty and Norman, you guys are just running, chucking these things back and forth.
I'm gonna try.
We're just going to
grab it
Gramanthi.
back,
In
and
my
if I-
mind, we're going to Gramanthi.
Okay.
If I can grab it back, I'm gonna combine them together.
Okay, great. So we'll just skip
Okay.
ahead.
The
How
unfortunate
many
thing-
attack rolls he makes as he's taking hot shots at
So-
them, and they're ignoring.
Patty, the unfortunate thing is I'm 60 feet ahead of you now.
But you kept running.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Jesus Christ.
Then yeah, I'm gonna turn back.
Okay. So we first get to actually, Patty, it's your turn, right? Wait, we just had
the first robot.
yeah. So now it's
So I'm
Patty.
gonna head
one.
back until I can see the robot, and once I can see it, then we can fast forward to then if you want.
Okay,
That's
great.
basically all I'm doing.
Slash, why don't you take 3 consecutive turns?
So, first thing I'm gonna do is cast Hex
Okay.
on the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so let me. So yeah, it just automatically happens.
Yeah.
Cool. So he's got that like tentacle just kind of wrapping around his throat,
Mm-hmm.
and then each turn I'm just gonna keep casting Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
So
So do
that's
the
2
first
Eldritch
2
Blasts.
right now.
Yep. That is 16,
16 misses.
and the other is less.
All right.
That's the first one.
Okay. Before you do the second one, Laris, are you just waiting outside that door, or are you going around to the other side of the building?
I guess then I'd be waiting where I'm assuming that the robots are gonna be coming out.
Okay,
of.
you saw them going the other way, and right now you're standing outside the door at the back of the building. Are you going to go around in this time?
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Just for mental clarity here. All right, Slash, go ahead and take your other 2 actions, or your other 2, turns.
Cool. 21 to hit.
Hits.
A 16 again.
Nope.
So that's 4 force damage and 4 necrotic damage.
All right. And one more.
Third turn. Damn it, I keep doing one off, one on. 24 to hit, and then a 13 to hit. So
Okay, so just the one.
yeah, that's another 4 force damage and 1 necrotic damage.
All right. So at this time, Hiram, you've reached a door. What are you doing now?
Oh no, a door!
This is a simple push door to exit the building.
Hiram walks up and goes, "Oh fuck!"
He starts pulling.
Hiram goes up and pulls first. Yeah.
You're muted.
There's no end to the torment. I will burst through the
It's
door.
locked.
I'll keep leading them on a merry chase.
Okay. All right, and so you all burst through the door outside, where if it wasn't already hectic enough. Which way are you headed?
I suppose the way that would exit the campus toward GCC.
So kind of retracing your steps the way you came in.
Aye.
All right. So you meet up with
I'll
Patty.
I'll pass Laris and go, I hope you're gonna fucking do something.
Yes. So you and at this point, you, Laris, and Patty are all kind of in the same spot. Not one of you is aware of the other's plan.
And I'm in my shitty Patty disguise.
And you and Patty kind of look at each other. But Patty, you've just turned around and you've made it back. Laris, you've come around the building and you see all this happening. And Teufel, you've just made it out and you're running away. So if we're going from there, it's Laris who is up next.
Great. Are the robots outside?
Yes.
Great. Would you say that the weather conditions are stormy?
No.
Fuck. That's okay.
It's still good. It's still good.
I can still do what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Let me just post this in the chat real quick.
I wanted to make it explicitly clear that it is a clear day, so that the bolt of lightning is out of place.
This is a big spell. This is a big boy. This is a 3rd level spell. And I'm going to be casting it. Would you say that the two the two robots are about 5 feet together,
Yep.
or are they far apart? So I could hit both of them theoretically at the same time.
Well, it's got a 60-foot radius, so you can.
I think it didn't it, sir? Let me go back to
The storm has a
area.
60-foot radius.
Oh, the cloud.
Where the
Sorry,
lightning strike hits.
5 feet.
The
Yes.
lightning strike hits a 5-foot radius.
You can kind of zap right in the middle of them and get both of them.
Great, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
All right, Dex saves. Here we go. For
Can we do Dex saves?
the big boy rolled a nat 20, and the
Fuck off.
smaller boy got an 18.
Fuck you.
It's like an
They
half.
should still take half damage though, right?
Yeah,
Great. They'll still take half damage.
roll
but
3d10s. That's still a lot.
Yeah.
It's still okay. So the first one.
Disadvantage 'cause metal conducts lightning.
First is a 10,
All right.
an 8, and
18,
holy fuck, a 9.
Nice.
27.
27.
13 damage.
13
13
That's
damage
great.
to each. All right, both of them are looking
Fuck yeah.
very much worse for wear. But
Not I was gonna say on each one of my turns until the spell ends. Basically, like every single time this loops around on my turn, I can fucking zap them with lightning.
Great.
Again, it's great.
All right, Norman, you
spell.
still running back to GCC?
I get. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know, you see this lightning bolt, and that's the 5th one in your mind. We get
All
back.
right. Never mind. That was enough motivation for me to. Wait. The lightning. Okay. Wait. I see Laris's lightning bolt, right? But
Correct.
It's from where I came from,
Yes.
and we already know that a lightning bolt happened.
Yeah.
Or at least a thunderclap.
It's a much
You
more
just
flamboyant
watched a
lightning
storm cloud appear out of thin air and start striking lightning bolts, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, but there was already a lightning bolt from when I took the thing.
There, you heard
Right.
thunder. You couldn't see it, but sure. You can assume.
Yeah. All right. I'm still gonna run to GCC then.
Okay, great. So now we get to these two guys, who are once again going to catch up with everyone with a dash action. Patty, what are you doing?
I'm running towards the big one, who's the one
They're
who
right next to you.
banished me, right?
They're right next to you. Yeah, the big one
Great.
banished you.
So first off, I say to fake Patty, I say, I'm not running away, and we'll deal with who the fuck you are later. And I'm gonna do a couple things on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
First, I'm going to channel divinity. How do I put this in chat? I don't know how this works. I think.
If there's a
It's
little
like
like
there.
word bubble icon, you could click on that and it'll put it in chat. There you go.
I'm going to vow of enmity for the big boy,
Nice.
and then I'm going to run up. I'm going to whack him with my sword.
Mm-hmm. With advantage.
With advantage. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Do it.
And that 20.
Nice.
It's gonna hit. Roll to crit. Roll to crit.
Ugh. That's 3. That's not great. That's 2. Okay.
And you can double your smite damage too, right?
I don't think it'll matter.
know-
On a nat 20, yeah, you can.
I would
Because
like
you
to
get to
smite
choose.
him.
Yeah, you get to choose when
All
to
right.
smite. And
I don't think it's gonna matter. What did you get, Patty?
8 slashing damage.
Okay, it is gonna matter.
I would like to. Can I smite him? Is that weird if I do that? You can say no.
No, you're good. Do it.
that's how it works.
You can smite after
Mhm.
after you've made an attack.
Oh yeah, I can't choose after making an attack. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can't tell me no, Luke.
I could if I wanted. I make the rules. It's
So
my
because it's
game.
doubled 48.
I'm smiting
All right,
And
roll
the
48.
Dragon dies.
for letting me smite. So I'm rolling 2 more d8. Oh, do I get a crit on my
No, you
turn?
get 48.
Yep,
Yeah.
48.
Yeah.
God, I'm so excited. Oh my god.
He's at 4
HP, but don't
tell Patty.
Wait, how much?
4. You can roll all nat ones on this, and
I'm
you'll still
leaving.
kill him.
I'm yelling. I'm like, I'm
Do
fighting for my friends now. And I get 15 radiant damage.
Dead. This guy completely just like
I want to
the.
point out, I've been whittling him away, and you come and take away my kill shot. The fuck?
You're still inside.
Ah!
I'm 30 feet behind him.
I struck him
Is the
with
second
lightning.
one? Where's the second one? Is it right next to me too?
Yeah.
I attack him now.
All right.
Patty's got bloodlust.
That's a 21.
Hits.
Don't you hurt my friends! And I'm going to use my last spell slot to smite him.
All right, do it.
That is 8 plus 3 is 11. 11 slashing damage.
Dead.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to smite him then. Fuck that.
All right. So this one
Smite him
also
anyway.
falls
Smite him
over.
anyway.
Like the pieces of armor just clatter to the ground as the energy inside of it fades away. Both of these guys.
I'm not running away anymore!
Believe you just got 2 kill shots
Yep.
after you did nothing that whole fight.
And then as you
You know what the
scream,
funny-
As you scream, "I'm not running away anymore," a bunch of teachers run up and they're like, "Students, you have to run away! It's dangerous in here! Get out!"
Guys, we got to run! And I start running.
All
I'm
right.
freaking out again.
Is everyone else running?
No.
All right, Slash, what's up?
Slash is going to walk up to the automatons.
Okay.
Like a little mad that he didn't get to do the kill.
Uh-huh.
But like he's going to walk up to each of them and go, "Be at rest." And like close their non-existent eyes. Be at rest. And you just kind of watch like this like black energy like around his palms. This is not mechanical at all.
No, it's
this
fine.
Is just what's
Do it.
happening. As he makes sure that they are at rest.
And they certainly are. Thank you, everyone, for watching this episode of Paradise. Join us next week to see what happens next. Ooh, bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.
I think